During the month of March, the La Petite Academy preschool classroom celebrated St. Patrick's Day and invited me in to conduct a cooking activity with the children. As with any activity, we always begin with a book to go over the literacy piece with our children. From that, we then introduce the cooking items that will be used in the activity for that day. For this activity, we made Shamrock Smoothies. The ingredients used were a banana, pineapple, water, honey, and spinach. For this activity, the children knew about all of the ingredients except for one, and that would be spinach. When I opened the container, the children said that it was salad, and I quickly told them that these were spinach leaves. And because they were not used to that, we all decided we would do a taste test so that we could taste what a real spinach leaf tasted like. All of the children were amazed that they actually liked the spinach leaf plain as is. Once our taste test was over, the children divided into small groups, and I took a group over to a table and we sat down with all of the different ingredients to make our Shamrock Smoothie. You will see that the children washed their hands and then put gloves on, and we started cutting the items that we needed. We used a fresh pineapple, and during that activity, as the teacher, I cut the pineapple with the children and gave each child their own bowl, their own knife, and cutting board so that they could cut the pieces of pineapple into smaller wedges. Please note that when working with the children and utilizing knives, a conversation must occur. Safety all the time is important, and if you sit down and have that conversation with your children, then this will alleviate any chances of somebody getting hurt. Please also note in further activities that are conducted with the same group of children, safety knives were purchased to ensure, again, that no child would be hurt while utilizing a knife for a cooking activity. Once we went to the table, we sat down and I cut the pineapple open, and I allowed the children to touch the inside of a pineapple and see how it felt to them. After that, I cut the pineapple into sections and gave each child their own section and asked them to cut it into smaller wedges and place those wedges inside their bowl. Once that was completed, we continued reading our recipe and continued to do the steps that were outlined in the recipe. Each child had a piece of the recipe that they contributed. It may have been pineapples, one, it may have been cutting up the banana. Another child measured the water for us. Once we were done, we took all of our ingredients and we put them into our smoothie maker. Once the smoothie maker was full, we took the container that contained all of our ingredients and together we turned on the smoothie maker and watched all of our ingredients blend together. By looking at this was also a STEM activity because we went over the states of matter as we saw solids and liquids come together and form a different state. Once we completed blending our smoothie together, we all walked back to the table and sat down with sample cups of our Shamrock Smoothie and also our fresh pineapple we cut up. We sat down and everybody gave their own opinion as to how the pineapple tasted and how they thought the Shamrock Smoothie tasted as well. Once this activity is complete, again, teachers can go over all the different STEM activities that were done. You have science, you have math that we did with these children. Also, we can talk about the different tastes because we had one child that never tasted spinach before, and because of this activity, he asked if he could actually have a bowl of spinach to sit and eat because it tasted so good to him. once again, we're very excited that we finished this activity and everybody was happy, and then we switched groups so the other group could make their Shamrock Smoothie and we could have a happy St. Patrick's Day.